everyone, welcome back on my channel. Today's video is going to be a e.l.f. haul. e.l.f. Cosmetics did send me a box of goodies, new products that they wanted me to try out, and I'm really excited to share them with you. I'm wearing most of these on my face, so I will be including little clips of me getting ready as I do little reviews of them. Some of them I already owned, I will be including those in future giveaways, and the other ones I haven't been able to try, I will probably do review videos. That's why I wanted to do this video, so you can let me know which one of these you want to see a full review or get ready with me. By the way, I just want to mention that I am in no way, shape or form bragging. I just really wanted to share them with you. I am completely open and honest with you when I receive something. I just wanted to know if there was anything in there you wanted to see a specific review on. And that way it was pretty easy to just show you what I got. The first product they sent me, I really wanted to try it. This is a new foundation. This is the e.l.f. Foundation Serum. They only have 3 shades, which is the first thing I want to mention. You will probably not be able to find a shade, but as you can see, this is what I'm wearing today, and it doesn't seem to be that color because it is extremely sheer, which... The pros is that there is a SPF of 25 in it, and that's awesome. I really wanted a light coverage foundation too when I just don't want to really wear a foundation, but I want protection. So I think 25 is a good number. The only thing that I would work on is the fact that there's literally no coverage. If you use a sponge, don't. I would just apply it with a brush. That's what I did. And it didn't give me lots of coverage. Like, I'm wearing it, my skin was pretty good, so it's not too bad, but if you have any imperfection or any redness you want to cover, this might not be enough. It is not as drying as their other foundation that I've tried. I can't remember the name on top of my head, but I will include a picture, which is like the first one they came out with. I tried it before, and my skin was actually combination at the time, but it was still really drying and like emphasizing and creating dry patches, so it was just not appropriate for my skin type. This one is a little bit better. I feel like on my forehead, my chin, it looks great. But a little bit on the top of my cheeks and my nose especially, you can see dry patches, which they are already there, but it does emphasize it. So I would have to say, if you want to try it and like a light coverage, I would exfoliate properly my skin beforehand. Next ones are some of their duos, bronzers, and blush. The first one I applied was the contouring blush and bronzer in cream finish. This is the color St. Lucia, which is the first color they ever came out with. I used this for the first time. I've never tried them before, and I have to say I really like it. I use especially the bronzers to bronze up my face, especially like contouring area. I didn't use it to contour per se, but I really liked it. It was really blendable. It is on the warm side, but it wasn't like too orangey that I couldn't pull it off, and my skin is really fair, so it wasn't too much. I really enjoyed it. I used it with one of their new brushes, which I will be mentioning that brush a lot because I used it like 4 different things today on my face. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and this is awesome. I actually really enjoy it. I use it, like I said, for cream products. It blended perfectly. It was really soft. I washed it yesterday and it still looks awesome. It didn't like shed too much. I had to cut a few of the hairs that were a little too long, which actually there's still a few. But honestly, I've been really impressed with that brush. I used for the first time the bronzer, and so far I really like it. I will be using it again. I haven't used the blush section because I wanted to try one of their new blushes, but I am excited. The color is actually really nice. They don't look like too crazy. They've been a little hot though. They're like sweating, but I'm really excited to try these two. Over it, I applied the contouring blush and bronzing powder in the color Fiji, which is the latest one they came out with. This one is not as warm toned, so if you have fair skin and you always thought that the St. Lucia one in powder form was a little bit too orangey and had a little bit of a shimmer through it, this one is perfectly matte, which is awesome. It is much more cool tone. I would mostly use it as a bronzer, not necessarily to contour, but because I didn't have a specific contour in this, I decided to try it. Be careful, it's so pigmented. Like, I forgot for a second and it was really intense at first, but it's really blendable and I really enjoyed this product. If you're looking for a great affordable bronzer and blush, I do recommend trying these. This is like one of the first product I got, the St. Lucia one, and I used it to bits. Like, there was nothing left. Speaking of contouring, they came out with this contouring brush, which looks a lot like the NARS Ita brush, which is so expensive. I don't think I would ever spend the money for it. Like, is it what, like $55, which is crazy. e.l.f. decided to come out with a similar brush. I think, yeah, I believe it's a little bit larger, but not by much, and it worked really well. Again, same type as the blending one, super soft, super blendable. I really am impressed with this, so I will be using it more. Like I said, today I used it with something that was really pigmented, so it was a little bit much, but it really did well to like go right in there and just do its job. So I will be trying this way more for sure. e.l.f. also came out with 2 more shades for cream blushes. These are they just called blush actually. So they came out with 2 colors. The first one, the one that I'm wearing right now, is the color Peach Perfection, which is a gorgeous peachy shade, obviously. And the other one is called Rose Royalty. They're really creamy. I love the texture. They feel like so much more expensive than they were. They start with like a cream finish. They kind of blend out to a powder finish. I was really impressed, and the 2 colors they came out with are gorgeous. Cannot wait, especially to wear this one a lot more. Like, it's such a vibrant color, but not when you blend it out. It just gives you a really natural finish. I'm excited to try it without like 3 more layers over the top. You will see, I was just too excited to try all the blushes. Couldn't stop myself. So I think these are great, and I really recommend trying them. I hope they come out with more shades because they are awesome. I love the packaging. I remember using the other cream blushes they had, and the packaging, although it was cute, was so bulky that it was like, these are awesome. They're like small, they're compact. There's a mirror on the other side. I don't want to blind you, but here we go. These I give a big thumbs up for sure. The next ones I'm a little bit overly excited about because if you've watched any of my video, you probably heard me mentioning that one of my holy grail highlighter is the e.l.f. Big Blush in the color Pinktastic. Gorgeous, this one I'm wearing today. I just love it so much. And they sent me 3 of the other ones. I now have all of these shades. I will be swatching them. I think they are gorgeous. These are so great. $3, and the highlight is actually like better than like some of my $50 highlight. Like, this is awesome. I could live with just that one. Obviously, I would prefer not to, but I could use this for the rest of my life and be happy, and there's so much product that I would never run out. So today, on top of my 2 layers of blush, I decided to add a 3rd one. I decided to try this one. This is the color Peachy Cheeky, which was the one that I'm the most excited about. Look how awesome that is. It looks so gorgeous. It's like a highlight basically. On fair skin, you can put it on top of other blushes just to give them a little bit of a frosty, shiny finish. It looks gorgeous, beautiful, like peachy with gold sheen. I will be wearing that non-stop for sure this summer, like over top other blushes. It's just so beautiful. On deeper skin tone, this will be mostly a highlight, not necessarily a blush. On fair skin, maybe a little bit like a blush. But the 2 other ones, especially this one, which looks gorgeous, this is the color Rich Rose, would look awesome on deep skin. I've actually never tried these. I'm super excited. Those are the blush palettes. There's the light version and the dark version. I never tried these. I tried their Studio Blush, and they are awesome. They're a little bit powdery. Are hit and miss. I feel like sometimes you get a bad batch and it's not as good. I know that the lightest shade, like the highlight, mine wasn't super, but the other ones are awesome. You do have to reapply them a little bit. I've heard that these are even better, and I'm so excited to try these. Let me know if you've tried them in the comments and let me know how awesome they are. I actually really like the packaging. It looks like really sleek, and then you open it and you have the 4 blushes. So this is the light palette. So as you can see, there's 3 mattes, and there's this one that has some gold shimmer glitter actually. This is what the dark palette looks like. Again, stunning colors, especially for fall and winter. They also came out recently with their Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I haven't tried these because I used my e.l.f. brow kit. I completely forgot to try these. I will do a review on these because they seem so great. If they work, that would be awesome to have something so affordable that works well. It's one spoolie on the end, there's the pencil on the other. That is just perfect. So they have 3 colors. I will be doing a full review of wearing 3 of those and just letting you know how well they work throughout the day too. This one, I was a little skeptical when I tried it this morning. This is the makeup remover pen, but it actually worked. Like, I thought it would be messy or something, but it really didn't. It looks like a big Sharpie that is like white and transparent, but it worked really well. The only thing I have to say is that I'm scared that after a few uses, because the colors stay on the tip, it's gonna get like super black all over, but we will see how it works. Maybe even if there's color on it, it's still gonna work. We shall see. This, I'm really happy they sent it to me because I've heard so many great things. These are the palette, the Prism Eyeshadow palette. This one is the color in Sunset, which I've seen a few people show them and it looks so great. It's $10, but apparently the quality is so much better than like a lot of eyeshadow palettes. But apparently they're so creamy and pigmented and beautiful for the price. So here's what it looks like. It looks amazing. So they're a little bit of a fallout, but it's really not bad. And ooh, they look stunning. I don't know. I actually tried one of these before. This is the Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. This one is the color Confetti, which looks like a beautiful white. These are like a cream to powder finish, but they do stay pretty creamy. They are so pigmented. They blend really well. I was really impressed with these. They lasted well throughout the day too, which I know some cream eyeshadows sometimes just tend to crease a lot. I haven't had issue with this, which reminds me that I'm actually wearing the e.l.f. Smudge Spot. This is actually my favorite color. This is the color Cruising Chic, which is a beautiful like everyday taupey. These are so great. They're $3 and they last all day long. They don't crease, especially that shade because it's so wearable, and I'm so impressed. It's like a moussey consistency. They blend really well. I'm actually wearing it like in my crease too, and it was super easy to blend it. I actually use my e.l.f. Flawless concealer brush, which I usually use for eyeshadows because it's awesome. Before applying my lipstick, I use the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator shade Clear. I don't think there's any other shade, but this looks a little bit disgusting from up close. It's a sugar exfoliating product. There's like a lip balm with a little bit of brown sugar in it. When you use it, it just removes the dead skin and you can just lick it off. Dead skin. Or you can just wipe it off with a baby wipe, which I usually do. I don't use it on a daily basis. Sometimes I will just grab a baby wipe and it does the trick. I know a lot of people like also the Lush one, but this also does a great job. I think it's good. I wouldn't spend so much money on these, but this is really affordable. So if you like the fact that it's in a lipstick form, it's actually really useful. You don't have to put your finger in something. I know that when you end up more in the middle, sometimes it can be like more scratchy, so just be careful, but I think it's a great product and I love the fact that it's in a lipstick form. I couldn't decide what to apply on my lips, so the first time I used the color Natural, but then I decided to go back with the matte lip color in the color Fuchsia, which I think is a gorgeous color all year round. These are my favorite lip product from e.l.f. I also like the moisturizing lipsticks. I will link all the lip swatches I did from all of their lipsticks, but these are my favorite. I usually do enjoy matte lipsticks, but I feel like these are really comfortable. They feel moisturizing. They do transfer, so they're not like fully matte. They last well on the lips. They don't look cakey. They don't end up, you know, in the side of your lips, which I had an issue with that with some of their Essential line or Mineral line lipsticks, but these highly recommend. They have a few shades, like 6 or 7. I hope they come out with more because they are really great. I feel like they need a few more brighter shades. Guys, I feel like this is a new product unless I just never noticed it. This is the mascara primer from e.l.f. and I have to say I've never tried a mascara primer before. I actually recently got one from NYX, and I also got a sample size of the Dior one. So if you want to see a video comparing all of them, I will do that. Same thing with the eyebrow pencil. Like I can compare it to other brow pencils that I've tried, but this one, I didn't feel like it did that much. Like it's white as they usually are, but again, I have nothing to compare it to, but I just didn't feel like there was a lot of product on my lashes, which I feel like they're supposed to, you know, help you build up the color. I will have to try it with other mascaras because the one that I tried was the only one that I have, and it is the Exact Lash Mascara, which I really enjoyed it on my bottom lashes and I will use it for that, but top one, I feel like you can't even see my lashes and they're actually pretty long, but even if I do a close-up, like you can't, you can't even see them because they're not curled. They're basically looking like there's nothing on them because this is a tiny brush, and they do say you can use it for the top lashes, but I would only recommend using them on the bottom one. Kind of looks like the Clinique one, bottom lash mascara. If you're interested in a really affordable bottom lashes mascara, I would try this one. I feel like so far it looks great. Although we'll see throughout the day if it smudges, but so far so good. I've been wearing for like 3 hours and it looks great. Really enjoy it, yeah. I will keep using that on my bottom lashes. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to let me know if you've tried any of these, which one you want to see a review on or a look on. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. The packaging is childproof. I can't open it.